Don't drink Vex milk. It's bad for you.
Oh, but I want to drink the Vex milk.
Oh, okay.
Enough shooting the ground. Let's get started. Alright, welcome back to the Void for the final time of this recording session, probably. My name is Liliana, also known as The Transfeeling, joined once again by my angel girlfriend Melody and my best friend Quinn. We're going to continue on with the Shadow Keep quest, and, you know, try not to run over time too much. Oh shit, cutscene right away. Let's see what's going on. Ow, I hit my hand, I'm fine.
It might just be a loading. Don't worry.
I'm hoping it's a cutscene. I like cutscenes.
A loading. I'm good at grammar. I promise.
Our English teacher girlfriend would be proud of us. I love our mermaid so much. Oh, there's the transmat sound.
Where to?
Okay, it was just a loading screen.
The pyramid's warding is only a temporary inconvenience. We must first understand how it works if we're to pass through it. For that, the Hive may provide answers. For eons they lived next to the pyramid, and now they've constructed that scarlet keep above it. Its existence was clearly no secret to them. Now that it's activated, strange congregations of Hive have begun to appear on the moon. There is undoubtedly a connection.
And that's where we start.
And interestingly enough, the marker leads us into a Vex encounter. Which is interesting and curious, at least to me.
It does?
Well, I mean, we ran through here and there were Vex fighting the Hive. Which is...
Oh, I see, yeah.
I don't know if it's like an intentional thing for the quest, but that's where the quest marker led me, was down there.
The Vex just kind of show up on the moon sometimes.
The Vex just kind of vibe occasionally. Okay, so the marker is appearing up this direction. Or, well, it's
a shame that they don't do the public event that was part of the season that came with Shadowkeep, because their entrance was so cool.
The Vex's entrance?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're like storm portal thing in the sky.
I forgot about that completely. Thank you for reminding me.
I love it whenever Melody is happy and excited about things. That's the giant haunted fish thing! You're supposed to be dead because I shot rockets at you!
We found it. It appears to be a ritual of some kind.
We must learn its purpose. Do not be afraid to engage the Hive.
Well, I don't really feel like getting engaged with the Hive because I don't really know them that well, and plus, I'm planning on getting engaged to my mermaid instead, so I don't know if I quite want to do that. But I'll fight them, sure!
I'll engage with the Hive, if you know what I mean.
Melody being a monster fucker on main, as always. Oh, I don't know if I've made this joke on my channel before. For some slight context, one of my favorite jokes that I've ever come up with is, you all know the, well, I'm non-binary, so if you like me, then it's gay. Now get ready for, my gender is either a concept that shatters the human brain if contemplated too long, or an inhuman, deeply corrupted, and twisted creature. Therefore, if you're into me, you're a monster fucker. Melody's dating me, therefore.
I'm just sitting quietly in the corner. Saying nothing that will embarrass myself.
I am immune to embarrassment. I am a YouTuber. This is actually a logical fallacy. That's not how this works. God, I wish that was how it worked. Defeat nightmares to advance tears.
See, it's funny to Lily because she knows me.
It is!
He knows me, yeah.
Yeah, I know you.
Funny. Yep. Oh, that's why it's funny.
Minus 10 seconds. Did someone die or something? I'm confused.
Just to be clear, the mission, the, campaign goal is to collect the tablets.
Yeah.
The Altars of Sorrow is just a public event that happens sometimes.
Okay. I think, yeah, we just got enough tablets. So, that's convenient. We got it by killing things. I'm still going to nuke
Also-
the fuck out of these bitches with my grenade before we leave.
If you ever want like infinite things to murder,
This is a good
this
place
is the
to
place
do
to
it.
come.
Good to know. Alright, I don't know where the next quest object... Oh wait, no, there it is, never mind. Alright.
It's just, oh, let's go stand on the thing.
It's go stand on a plate! It's everyone's favorite pastime! Stand on a plate! God, I'm obnoxious. How does anyone fucking tolerate me?
Because you're awesome.
That's
Yeah.
fair, that's true. I'm fucking amazing.
Eris, it's the nightmares. The Hive are trying to draw them in for the ritual.
Bonk.
Bing bonk.
For what purpose?
For magic
They
purposes.
don't seem affected by the
Beast,
nightmares
my
at all.
fire team.
Not like we are.
We must learn how they achieved that. That's our key to finding a way beyond the pyramid's end.
Yeah, hell.
Was that like Eris is getting attacked? Oh, okay, yes, that it was.
That's a Hive wizard.
Yeah, but Eris is like badass as hell. She can take a wizard. Return to Sanctuary to speak with Eris Morn. Can I
Shut
fast
the
travel?
As soon as we get, like, out of the mission, I think you can, unless it puts us there directly.
That would be
I don't-
convenient.
Remember if it does or not.
Neither do I.
Advanced features. Ghost Mods have a variety of effects, gaining experience tracking as well as obtaining materials and other activity reward modifications. Ghost Mods can be acquired from many different resources. Check your collection to find out how to acquire your favorite mods. Hey. Has mine shattered yet? I had one mod that was like, this mod is fragile and will end at the end. It'll expire at the end of season 19. It's 19 plus 12% experience points.
Yep.
I don't know if
That
that's something that I still need to use anymore, but I'm using it.
Is there a
That used to say it will expire at the end of season 14, and then it didn't.
Oh, okay. Aw. Eris, you are very, very quiet.
Granted by the essence you retrieved from the proto-nightmare.
Oh, you're welcome. Is that what she's holding in her hand?
It may provide aid in the fight against the nightmares and beyond, to the pyramid itself. It knows we're coming. I can sense it. And we will have the upper hand.
Alright. Legacy Shadowkeep. It appears the screams of Sigh's phantom have brought forth another burden for me to bear. The phantom of Vel Tarlo. As the nightmare of Omnigul swept through the camp, Eris noticed a strange reaction from the essence of despair. Upon further investigation, it appears the essence can be of use in fighting these nightmares. But first, it must be cleansed of any dark energy. Take the essence of despair and purify it in any way you can. Then return to Eris Norn. Collect resources, loot chests, and complete patrols, public events, and lost sectors across the moon to cleanse this essence. Okay.
Oh, that's right. They do make you. That was the iffy part of the campaign, is that just makes you like do the essence quests. Which most of them are just complete a shit ton of activities on the moon, which is kind of a boring grind.
I mean, I'm not too torn up about it, because it means we go around and kill shit. So,
It's very good as like an introduction to like the moon and everything you can do there. It's less fun when you're like trying to farm specific like weapons.
that's fair. So now we just go around and do dumb shit on the moon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now the eternal question with things like this, do we actually record whilst we do this, or do we just do this off screen and then come back and record once we're done? Also, is it specifically you have to like do events, or is it just like if we just killed a bunch of Vex, but eventually it like would that do it? Because like
I think we do specifically need to do like. I'm trying to think of like how I usually do this. I usually just kind of drive around and do stuff.
Yep.
Pick up the easy patrols to complete. If there's a public event going, do the public event.
Usually I'll go and knock out lost sectors,
Yeah, I really
sectors
like
are
lost
also good.
sectors. Can you do it,
But-
like, can you get it done solely by doing lost sectors?
Yes, but it takes a while. The thing is, everything that can contribute to the progress only contributes a little bit of progress.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I will say though, since Quinn brings it up, the moon lost sectors are really good. Like, if there's like if we're talking about just like small little, I guess, quality of life-ish things that this DLC did do really well, it was really good lost sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's then, I think for this recording, I think I'm going to make the executive decision. Let's go do the lost sectors, and then I'll just run around sometime before the next time that we need to record, and, you know, just do random shit to get it, like, filled all the way, so that, A, don't have to, you know, y'all don't have to be bored being dragged through this. And also, it's maybe more entertaining than just watching us go do random world events, because I don't know how entertaining that'll be.
Oh no, playing a game I love with my friends. However, will I suffer?
You
I
know,
know, right? This is so terrible.
that's fair. I just don't ever want to presume that I am correct in assuming people are enjoying things. But that, you know, that's fair. Collect supplies. Also, do patrols count for this thing?
Yes, patrols, public events, lost sectors. I think those are the three. Oh, there is a public event here actually.
I was like, there's either a public event or like a patrol or something going on. 'Cause there's collect supplies.
That's I got us an easy patrol to complete.
Ah.
Quinn's also by the public event that's starting, which is
In 4
a fun
minutes.
oof.
I mean, hey, there's still like lots of shit to kill. So that's always fun. I like killing things. That's part of why I like this game. Especially why I like Gambit. I'm just like, oh, cool. Because at this point, I kind of know where the Gambit spawn points are. So it's like, oh, cool. You know, we need to go to this area. Well, once I get to this point, I can just hurl a grenade over there. And by the time that I get there, most of the enemies will have either died or been killed by the explosions from other enemies. Therefore, I just pick up my elemental wells and get ready to go kill people at the next base. Quinn, is this a lost sector thing?
No.
Just a funky little ship place. Does it have a... Ooh, this is spooky looking. Is this a
One
Vex
of those
ship?
areas that's like, that's the catch, right? Yeah, no, that's
Yep.
that is a fallen ship actually.
This is Tanex's ship.
I don't know that name.
Oh shit, really?
Yep. Tanex is kind of a meme at this point. We've killed him a lot.
We've killed him
a lot.
a lot. How do you keep killing him? If you've killed him, you've killed him.
He keeps coming back.
It's like a, you know, we never found the body kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I
like
see.
in the lore, like the Hunter Vanguard before Cade, I think killed him like once or twice, or the Hunter Vanguard I think killed him, or like, you know, killed him, but he survived, and then he came back and killed the old Hunter Vanguard,
Yep.
and then Cade killed Tanix, but he survived, and then we killed Tanix in Destiny 1 like a couple of times.
And then he came back as a nightmare, and then he came back as a cyborg, and then he came back as a slightly different cyborg.
I was gonna ask, I was like, how many of the times have been like, you killed
Shanix.
me, you only killed part of me, you didn't kill all of me, my mind is still intact so my body is better than ever, because blah 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 blah, science enforcement cyborg bullshit.
Now we have his head in a tent.
Now we have his head in a tent.
That is not an inaccurate statement.
I love it when you say words that are inane bullshit that are true. Technically, that makes them not inane bullshit, but still. I forget. Have I explained to y'all the difference, the, like, technical difference between lying and bullshitting?
No, and I'm curious.
So, okay. So this is a fun thing that I learned in college. In my critical thinking class, there was like a whole unit on it in this class, and admittedly, I don't know if this is technically cited anywhere else other than like the things that we looked at for this class. So just disclaimer on that. But according to this, according to the study that we read for the class, the difference is 1 sec. What was that?
It's just Tolan being mysterious and bullshitty.
Is that the dude who we were just on a ship?
No, that's Tanix. Toland is one of the people who was in Eris's fire team when she went into the Hellmouth.
Oh. Also, question. Do Vex also have some sort of, like, pressure suit thing on?
No.
Because I just got a headshot on one of them, and it also did, like, the sound of, like, a depressurizing type thing. So I was just curious. But okay, so essentially, bullshitting versus lying. The difference, according, again, to the study, disclaimer, is that bullshitting is like using a shotgun versus lying is like using a sniper rifle. Bullshitting is you are just saying things and hoping something sticks. This is what Fox News does. They just... Sorry, I struggle to speak whenever something else is speaking, which is odd and annoying. But, so, you know, it's literally just, you don't really care what's actually true and what's not, you just care about saying words and hoping somebody listens and somebody believes you. This is what, you know, Fox News and similar groups do. It's how the Republican Party functions. At this point. That's not even a... At this point, that's not even like a, oh, I'm being mean, that's just true. Sadly. Lying, you still have to keep an eye on what is true so that you can just twist things just enough to where they sound believable, and that, you know, if somebody calls you on it, you can still, like, defend what you said, slash, you know, make sense of what you were, you know, make it sound logical, whatever it was that you were saying. Or very easily claim that the, you know, the truth is, you know, a misunderstanding, for example. So, you know, saying, oh, what would be a good example? I'm trying to think of good examples of both, and I'm failing. Okay. Actually, okay, so, I'm gonna draw upon my extensive TTRPG experience. In a game I played, I once got an item that was, its effect was, the next, believable lie that I told would be believed, unconditionally by whoever, you know, perceived the lie. So, and this did apply to, like, various mediums and, forms and whatnot. So, for example, it didn't matter if I said it or if I tweeted it, it would be believed universally by anyone who perceived it. This did, like, only, like, last for, like, a minute or so, or, like, you know, a couple minutes. It, like, wasn't a permanent effect, but it was, like, in effect. And during this campaign, there was this, for conciseness sake, because there weren't really races in this game, but there was a fantasy racist who had been causing issues for us this whole campaign, and there was a really big event that rocked the giant colony ship that we were all on, because Earth had been fucked up and we were escaping Earth as, like, the campaign setting. And this guy had been, you know, like, causing problems and all sorts of things, and he was, I think, like, the head of security, so he had, like, explosives and shit at his disposal. And so whenever, like, there's this big event that, like, literally caused the whole ship to shake, and whenever I did that, whenever that happened, what I did, because we kind of didn't want, like, the truth was, like, we had kind of encountered some weird alien tech that we weren't certain what it was going to do, and we weren't certain if, like, the general population were, like, would be okay to know that we had just found alien tech, basically. So, I got on, basically, Twitter, took my potion of everybody will unconditionally believe my lie, and said that the fantasy racist set off an explosion to try to remove a collection of those who were opposing him in that area. And Because, keeping a beat on the truth of, yeah, this guy has explosives, this guy has the power to do so, this guy is the type to do so, we have seen this demonstrated before, everyone believed it. Versus, bullshitting would have been, oh, yeah, it wasn't the secure... So, by contrast, bullshitting would have just been like, oh, yeah, the security director, sent... Oh, God, I'm not good at bullshitting because I don't do it, because I'm too focused on keeping... Like, I don't bullshit. I also don't lie anymore. And this was in a game, so it doesn't count. But, it'd be like, oh, we ran into an asteroid, and it got through the ship's defenses because apparently the engineers of the ship didn't do a good enough job of designing their defenses or something. I don't know. But, it'd just be like something just, like, entirely, blatantly untrue that has no basis in reality versus, it's not too far, it's not too much of a stretch to believe that an extremist would set off some sort of explosive to take out their opponents. At least, certainly not in that setting, not with this jackass. Hello, this has been a I don't know how long explanation of something I learned in college about the difference between lying and bullshitting. And I don't know how much of that made sense. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hey, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Air quotes around learn. Yeah. That was a fun game, honestly. I kind of feel bad for my character, because she was, it was immediately after I had played, like, after Desire had ended, which is the game where Aristae's namesake comes from. And I was wanting to play an absolute total opposite character, but she stumbled accidentally across this, like, potion of you can make anyone believe anything, very circular. And just, things kind of just kept on happening where she felt like that was the best way of doing things, which is really bad because she didn't want to be a manipulative person, but she kind of just kept on getting pressed against a wall and feeling bad about her options and choices. Poor Zelia. Zelia de Vecta. She was a funky... She had funky little powers. Because the way that game works, everybody was some sort of mage, kind of. And... Go where I send you. I have knowledge for you. Sure, okay. Find Toland. Find Thailand. Well, I think we're on the wrong planet for that. Well, wrong celestial body. Anyway.
The crazy guy that was a part of Eris's fire team kind of intentionally exposed himself to dangerous hive magic and got himself turned into a little orb that just kind of floats around.
He, as the kids say, fucked around and found out.
Also, apparently, much to my surprise, actually, we have already cleansed the thing.
Oh shit, nice.
They might have changed it to where it's no longer takes as long, just like a quality of life thing. That
it might
wouldn't
also
surprise
be
me.
because there's 3 people in a fire team, it counts everything we do thrice.
Oh, that would be
well,
amazing.
that's sexy. There's always hope. That is the one thing I have to cling to, because otherwise I would no longer be existing. God, hope is like the fucking only thing I have some days. I have like 2 threads that keep me tethered. One is hope. The other is the promise that I would not give up that I made to my girlfriends. Without those 2, I would have nothing to hold on to that's that important.
Yeah, the things that are like talking occasionally are like actual literal nightmares. So.
Oh, so it is kind of like the Hiss corrupted things. They're just like floating around saying bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrifying. Also kind of oddly familiar because I don't know if either of you watched my Control playthrough, which I had no hard feelings either way. But, you know, there was similar entities that were just like people just floating in space, just spouting off random shit. We should go back to Eris.
Yep. I did watch it on mute, but I have unfortunate associations with that game.
Oh, right, because of, like, the whole, like, shifting geometry shit that fucks with you.
Oh no, that's why I couldn't play it. I have unfortunate other associations with that game.
Oh, I did not know that. Apologies.
No, it's fine. It's nothing that, like, you knew about, so...
Yeah. You also don't have to watch my things. Like, I appreciate it, really, but you don't force yourself.
I believe it's in my contract somewhere that I do.
I don't believe so. Do we have a contract? I don't remember making a pact. I adore you. Alright, let's go talk to Eris. Approach.
In the depths of the Hellmouth, my very soul was shattered into pieces. It was
Oh, you still
all
survived.
to try and pick them up again. But some pieces, as you can see, required replacing.
Wait, hold on.
I must call upon one of them now. An ancient talisman imbued with the magic of the hive.
Wait, hold on.
The true power of the nightmare essence could not be harnessed. Through their union, we take our first step toward unearthing the secrets of the pyramid.
Pardon me?
Only a step. Further essences require further hive magic, neither of which I possess. Acquire both, and our path to the pyramid should present itself.
Based on what she just said, is that thing that's in her hand, like, part of her soul somehow? Because that's what I took away from that, was that the thing in her hand is some part of her soul somehow. Or some part of her. Legacy, Shadowkeep. The pyramid wastes no time. A phantom of Toland has arrived with every intention of distracting me. It will not work. During Eris' time in the Hellmouth, she discovered many hive curios. All that remained was an ancient talisman pulsating with hive magic. Now the union between the talisman and the essence of despair has yielded a powerful tool in the fight against the nightmares. Take this piece of Dreambane armor and use it to hunt the nightmare of Omnigul. Okay, so no, so that's not actually her soul. That's like the thing that she found?
The thing in her hand is an Ahamkara bone.
Oh, that's like... that's like the thing that there's like an armor and also a gun made out of, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a wish dragon.
Yeah, it's like they're like something weirdly super powerful. And then, yeah, a
Yep.
wish dragon would fit that description. This is true.
That's what Riven is.
Yeah, I was like, that's what one of the things is.
Do not wait to speak.
Shaxx back at the tower has like the big, huge like bone hanging above him. Is like that is an Ahamkara skull.
It is full of that which is
Yep,
unsaid.
it's one of the many things I have told you to not worry about.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, and I think that's it for this episode. Don't forget to be scared of that like and subscribe button. God, I really hate that, but apparently that's actually something that, like, people forget to do if they like something, which is weird to me, because that's just always been something I've just done. It's like, oh, I like it. I'm going to hit the little I liked this button. And
Just
I want to see
remember.
more of this button.
Just remember, the like and subscribe button is your friend.
Quinn, I adore you. If you want to help support the channel in other ways, you can either tell some friends about it. That would be phenomenal. We are also only like 9 subscribers away at the time of recording this, which is like the middle of January, and this is gonna come out probably in March at this rate. But you know, only like 9 subscribers away, so that'd be phenomenal if we hit 100 by the. I mean, honestly, I'd just be happy if we hit it ever. But you know, anytime would be wonderful. Or alternatively, follow the Ko-fi link in the description below. Help subscribe and get access to the subscriber-only Discord server where we can talk to all of us as well as others who are subscribed. Or go to my Tumblr page and go to the Lighten You name commission thing and get your name translated into my funny little demon language. It looks really cool. It's been a really fun way to spend $5, or so I have been told. And in the meantime, please do not forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And for now, it's time for some very important things. I'm eternally grateful for all my supporters over on Ko-fi.
Darius, Sarah Senpai, Sapphic Seraph, Kylie Coven, and Space.
If you'd like to help support the channel, join the ranks by following the Ko-fi link in the description below. There, you can choose a variety of either one-time donations or subscriptions, which will get you the following benefits. Adding games to my list of things to play. Getting to choose cosplays for me to make Let's Plays in. Access to the subscriber-only Discord server, and much, much more. As always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.